Hello everybody, Dark Phoenix Gaming here, and welcome to an update video. Now, the reason you're currently staring at the Hearts of Iron 4 title screen is that the main focus of this update is concerning my playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4, and a few things about it I want to make you aware of. The first thing is that this week is going to have all but one day's uploads being Hearts of Iron 4 videos. I didn't actually record any Baldur's Gate for this week. And those of you who pay close attention to the Hearts of Iron 4 DLC announcements will be aware of why. And for those of you who aren't, I will just quickly summarize. The Man the Guns update, which I don't actually know the name of it, but the patch accompanying that piece of DLC, is, as of me recording this, coming out in 3 days' time. So, I spent a lot of time recording some Hearts of Iron 4 videos so that I could get a decent amount through my playthrough before that update came out, because since I'm using a lot of mods, no doubt some of them are going to get updated around the time of the DLC for compatibility reasons, which will mean I won't be able to just roll back to a previous version of the game and continue playing on that way because of those mods. So I just wanted to get through as much as I could on it, meaning that this week you're going to get 4 videos of Hearts of Iron 4 and 1 of Assassin's Creed 2. No Baldur's Gate. I apologize if you happen to enjoy Baldur's Gate more than the rest, but this just seemed like the best approach to take under the circumstances. So, that's it for the first talking point here. The second is to do with what to do regarding my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play going forward, because not only are we closing in on the time when I probably won't be able to continue it because of this update, but we are also getting towards a point in time. Let's see, how do I put this? We're getting towards a point in the game's playthrough itself where I'm not sure I should continue. You see, at the point where I left off my last recording, which will be going up on Friday, I had defeated the United Kingdom and I controlled all of their territory outside of some random islands and Northern Ireland. Not including their stuff in the Pacific, of course. But I control all of that. The issue is that the United States is also a major member of the Allies, so if I wanted to be able to defeat the Allies and actually have a formal peace treaty and take the territory properly, then I would have to actually invade and occupy the United States, and invading the UK was hard enough. I don't think I'm going to be able to manage the US. Not in this particular playthrough. If I planned things better and did some stuff differently, I might have been able to. But as things are right now, I do not think it is possible. So, I'm thinking I will do one of 2 things. And if you would care to share your opinion on which is better, that'd be great. Thing number 1 is that I just end the Let's Play, and I start a new playthrough in its place. After a few weeks, so I have some time to get some advice on a list of games I'm considering too and stuff. That's the first option. Just end it, and what I would do there is essentially, I wouldn't do an epilogue in this case, because, well, it's kind of leaving off on a bit of a cliffhanger regarding how things will go. You kind of know that Germany in this has a good enough defensive position that they can pretty easily repulse any US attempts to take back their territory and such. So we're in a pretty good position, so that's not really a cliffhanger. And the only real cliffhanger is what the Soviet Union will do about a Germany that basically controls all of Western Europe. Anywho, yeah. So I would do basically, I think, a video talking about what I'd learned in this campaign and things I wish I'd done differently. Kind of like a post-campaign analysis, if you will. Would be the last video in the series, and then that would be it. The other option is I stick around in this campaign long enough to attempt an invasion of the Soviet Union. And actually, trying an invasion of the Soviet Union in this campaign is not my favorite choice, just because it would take a good long while, I'm pretty certain, and I would have to stick around and somehow manage to record enough of my preparation, build-up, and the actual war to be able to get that in the series in only 3 days, which I don't know if I could do. So my thoughts is it's better to just end it here, and we can do the invade the Soviet Union part of a World War II playthrough another day. Which brings us on to what would replace this series if we chose to end it here, and I have 3 or 4 things that I'm currently considering as options. Option number 1 should be fairly obvious. I would just start a new playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 with Man the Guns. I haven't decided what country yet, and I would be open to some suggestions on that, but that is my first option. Option number 2 is Europa Universalis 4 as the Ottoman Empire. Now, I've been rather fond of EU4 for a long time now, and it's one of the games I've spent quite a bit of time playing in the past, but it's been several patches since I played it with any degree of frequency, so I would want to go with a country that wasn't too difficult to just kind of wrap my head around things while I was getting used to stuff again, and I feel like the Ottomans are a good choice for that, because well, it's not what I'd call easy mode. You can afford to make a few mistakes as the Ottomans, and you won't be horribly screwed by it. So that would be option number 2, EU4 with the Ottomans. Option number 3, which is actually the only non-strategy game on my list, is the Metro series. Specifically, I would start with Metro 2033 and then do Metro Last Light. I've wanted to play the Metro games for a very long time, and this has been on my list of things to do for ages, so what this would be is a blind playthrough of Metro 2033, then Metro Last Light on Ranger Hardcore difficulty. I've always kind of had a bit of a love affair with post-apocalyptic games, I have to admit, and this, like I said, I've wanted to do for a very long time. So I would essentially just play through both games, one after the other. And those would be my next 2 playthroughs there, if that ended up winning. And what I'm going to do for this is I will put a poll down in the description for what my next Let's Play should be. So, please vote on that. You will find it in the description. But I think that's just about everything I have to say about this. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for whatever video mine you decide to watch next. Take care, everyone. So long for now.